So, another horse for me to learn about Manhattan Cafe recommended to me on my stream. And if you happen to be watching the YouTube video of this, if you want, you can check out my streams and recommend me videos to watch as well. Or drop it in the YouTube comments, whatever catches your fancy. Let's start the video.
Hi, I
Hello.
would like to introduce you to the great horses of Japan. This time is Manhattan Cafe. Manhattan Cafe is a male horse born in 1998. His father is Sunday Silence.
Oh, okay. We've learned about Sunday silence.
Manhattan Cafe had a black body and looked very much like Sunday
Yeah, that's a handsome horse.
Silence. His contemporaries include Agnes Tachyon, Crow Hunet, and Jungle Pocket. As you may know, many of the horses that were successful in this generation were highly capable, but had to retire early due to injuries.
Yeah, a lot of them had to retire due to injuries. I would say probably 90% of them.
So how was Manhattan Cafe? Let's take a look. Manhattan Cafe's debut came later than usual, in January 2001, when he turned 3. It was a 2,000-meter race, and he finished third in his first race.
Third's not bad
Half a month
for your
later,
first.
he won his first race, an 1,800-meter race.
And then instantly went, oh, I got third in my first race. It's a right. Boom. First place right after that.
However, his constitution was still weak at that time, and he lost 20 kilograms in the next race.
Oh, you can tell he's not an American horse. He lost weight.
Show, and finished fourth. And in the next race, he lost another 16 kilograms from Show. Naturally, he couldn't run properly, was defeated in 11th place, and then took a rest. 4 months later, Manhattan Cafe was back in the race. Although it was a lower-level race, he added 46 kilograms to his horse's weight from the previous race
Oh,
and
nice. He
won
bulked
without
up.
any hitches. Perhaps this 46-kilogram increase in weight includes growth. He won the next race in a row and was able to move up to the open class. It was August by then, and the Triple Crown races, Satsuki Show and Derby, were already over. Satsuki Show had been won by Agnes Tachyon, and the Derby by Jungle
Tachyon.
Pocket. However, Agnes Tachyon retired after Satsuki Show due to injury, and Jungle Pocket's racing schedule was not going well. He ended up not running any trial races, and will be taking on Kikasho after a break. Manhattan Cafe ran in the Saints Laikinen. If he
Oh.
finishes in the top 3 in this race, he will get a priority runner-up spot in the final Triple Crown race,
Ooh,
Kikasho.
let's go.
But he lost to 4th place.
Oh.
Although he lost, he was lucky enough to
Oh,
qualify for
he still
Kikasho.
qualified.
It was his first Grade 1 race, so the crowd did not give him high marks before the race.
The doubters never doubt. That's what I've learned in watching these horses. Never doubt them because they will come back and they will win.
As the race began, Derby winner Jungle Pocket lost his composure and stamina. As he ran excitedly, Manhattan Cafe remained calm and still on its course.
Ooh, professional.
In this race, the momentum of the fleeing horse did not fade even after entering the straightaway course. Jungle Pocket chases from the outcourse, but can't quite close the gap. Manhattan Cafe also chased hard. Just as they were about to cross the finish line, Manhattan Cafe passed the runner. He won the Grade 1 race with flying
I knew it.
colors.
Never doubt.
They were both underrated before the race, so the odds on a horse double ticket were as high as 400 times.
Wait, 400 times? Whoa. Lucky to the people that bet on him.
He was headed for Arimakinen at the end of the year. However, this race attracts strong horses every year. In this year, TM Operto and Meisho Dota were the main players. To give you an idea of how good they are, in 2000 to 2001, most of the middle distance Grade 1 races were won by Operto, with Meisho Dota in second.
We just learned a lot of this from the other videos.
However, they were already in a state where they had fallen a little short of their peak capabilities. Manhattan Cafe was rated third behind them. As a result, the two strongest horses were defeated, and Manhattan Cafe won the race.
Unstoppable.
Manhattan Cafe had a great run. And the second place...
I know he said that they weren't at their peak, Meisho Dodo and TM Opera O, but the fact that Manhattan Cafe was able to win off of them is super, super impressive. I know they weren't at their peak, but still, that's nothing to be scoffed at.
Winner of this race was a horse named American Boss.
American Boss.
His pre-race rating was the lowest, so the crowd was surprised. The horse number duplicate ticket again paid a high dividend of 480 times. This was the year of the World Trade Center tragedy in New York. And when people saw the results of the Arimakinen race between Manhattan Cafe and American Boss, they couldn't help but feel something. There is no doubt that Manhattan Cafe has become one of the top-rated horses in Japan with his victory in the Arimakinen. The following year, he entered the Nikkei show. Of course, he was a big favorite, but he lost badly, finishing 6th.
Ooh, 6th place from 1st to 6th? That's rough.
He actually has thin hooves, and his hooves were in particularly bad shape during this race. However, his trainers managed to treat him.
I wonder, is there a way to manage having thin hooves? Or is there nothing that can really be done about that?
Well, and he was able to enter the Tenno Show spring race in good condition. It was again a showdown with Jungle Pocket, and it was Manhattan Cafe again who won the dead heat on the straight course.
Nice.
He won.
Manhattan Cafe keeps taking wins from poor Jungle Pocket.
Show and Arimakinen is a 3-year-old, and Tenno Show Spring is a 4-year-old. In the long history of the sport, only Simbali Rudolph has achieved this.
The 3.
Manhattan Cafe has accomplished a feat worthy of a long-distance horse.
Wow.
5 months later, he challenged for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe in France, where he finished a disappointing 13th.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, he was found to have tendinitis after the race, and his working life came to an end here.
Man, that's really sad.
His total record is 6 wins in 12 races.
That has to be so painful for a racing horse. I can understand why that would pretty much end his racing career.
He lost the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, but if we limit ourselves to Japanese Grade 1 races, he has won 3 in 3 races. He was a horse with a strange mentality. He became a stallion.
Look at that coat. That is such a nice coat. I mean, I don't know a lot about horses, but just from like an amateur horse appreciator, yeah, super nice coat.
He was similar in appearance to his father, Sunday Silence, but he was also similar in some ways as a sire. It was a matter of bringing out the characteristics of the mother horse well. This has given him many successful horses. Horses that have won Grade 1 races include Red Desire, Joe Cappuccino.
Okay, I like the name Joe Cappuccino. Considering he was Manhattan Cafe, Joe Cappuccino is a funny name. I like it though.
Hiruno d'Amore, Great Brandy, and Queen's Ring. I'll spare you the details, but they are active on turf, dirt, short, medium and long distances, male and female.
Oh, so he gave birth to a lot of horses. Well, not gave birth, but he had a lot of children that did well in all forms of racing and tracks.
And besides them, there are other horses born every year that win graded races. Although a valuable and talented stallion, Manhattan Cafe became ill in 2015 and slowly became unwell.
Oh,
He then died in August.
oh, rest in
The
peace.
disease was an intra-abdominal tumor. He was
Ouch.
only 17.
Oh, he was young
With
too.
Manhattan Cafe's untimely death, we have high hopes for his children, but so far they have not produced many successful horses.
Well, at least his bloodline lives
That's all
on.
for this time. If you want to know more about Japanese horses, subscribe to this channel.
We are subscribed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's like that. That was good. I really liked that. I like that a lot.